Hey friends. I was looking at some of the videos from actually the fall will be 3 years that I did the first ones regarding the orthostatic diary. And I did some as a follow-up, but I sort of stopped. I think I did one on the sleep doctor, but I was watching and I thought I should do some more because this is helpful, you know? It's in the morning. It's actually before 7 a.m. I have my IV going. Actually, the nurse came last night and put the IV in. Let me roll this up so you could see it. All right, it's right here. Okay, and the IV's going right here, see? She put it in yesterday. I disconnected it for the night. I'm running some now. Sometimes now I'll do, depending on the week. If I'm out there and it's getting hot now, usually in the summer, I need more fluids. I'll do a half a liter twice a week. If I still have the IV in, the nurse will come, she'll flush it just to cover the visit. If I'm walking out there in 100 degrees, 90, 100 degrees, which I have in July and August, I'll need 2 to 4 liters a week. It hits the pocketbook. Anyway, I will say this. This is not all hunky-dory. It's not all hunky-dory. It's an improved quality of life, which everybody's looking for. But I will say this, if I didn't have such a surprise response to this when I started almost 3 years ago, I'm not sure I would have continued. I'll be honest. Those of us in this 20, 30 plus years, you get tired. I did have the COVID last summer, but it was just a fever. So that's a good thing. I really can't scream about it. I stayed in the house. Actually, my nurse came and put the IV in. She wore her mask, her PPE. She came, she says, "You need the fluids, I'm coming." So I had the fluids running. IVs, it's amazing what a liter of saline does. I said that almost 3 years ago. It's amazing what a liter of saline does. In 2 hours, I will work. I have my equipment here. I work part-time. That helps pay for the costs. Also, my my coaching business. And I'm going to keep you updated to let you know. Some people want to pursue this, some don't. Though I will say this, since I've become more educated, because I never paid attention. I knew it was low blood volume. I knew we had lower blood pressure. What I know now is this is neurogenic, not cardiogenic. We don't have pump failure. It mimics pump failure, the heart, the cardiac failure, because the blood return to the heart is less. So the filling pressures of the chambers of the heart are lower. So what it looks like, and a doctor who doesn't know will say, "Oh, you're in severe heart failure." No. That's why we last for all these years. We're down in our chair or our bed, so that's the way we manage it. But this is sort of brief. I will start updating you more. It is much better than it was. I can do more. And I'm just sharing because I hope, some people pursue this. I'll tell you, I believe a lot of patients in our community have have these more severe forms of dysautonomia, orthostatic hypotension, actually orthostatic intolerance are different types of dysautonomia. That's sort of a broad term. Orthostatic intolerance can either be POTS, it could be orthostatic hypotension, I believe it could be neurocardiogenic syncope too, which could be near syncope, or you actually pass out. I think it's important that more of us look to this, because this, I found for me, this is the quality of life. This takes away quality of life. I'll tell you what's been a challenge. Reconnecting with the non-disabled world, regular people, has been a challenge. I'm actually paying attention to how I speak. I'm teaching myself how to speak better. I lost my communication skills. Being at home here, homebound, behind the monitor for years. I even, I'm not sure I videoed this. I have to look through my videos. I even sprained my ankle because my ankles were weak from not walking. And I twisted my ankle. It was actually when I was standing up in the kitchen. I went to the podiatrist, and I had a brace, with the Velcro, a brace to stabilize the ankle for a few months, and I went for a few appointments. Before that, I thought I injured the top of my left foot, and I was sort of embarrassed. I told them, I said, I didn't walk for 29 years. It was embarrassing. And I even had to relearn to tie my shoes not too tight. The podiatrist said, he says, you tied your shoes too tight. There's a nerve on the top of the foot. You punched a nerve. It could take up to 6 months to recover. So what he said was, go get new shoelaces and new insoles and bring them back. So I got new shoelaces and new insoles for the shoes, brought them back, and he showed me how to lace them up, sort of on the sides of the shoe, not crossing over. Really, this is important. That's why I'm showing this. I'll show you the shoe. I've gotten a new pair since, because I wore the other ones down, believe it or not. I don't know if you could see this. The way this shoe is tied, it's laced on the side part of the way, not over the top of the foot. And not tied as tight. Remember when we were little, our parents would tie our shoes tight? Well, they didn't know about that nerve on the top of the foot. So it took about a month, and it was better. I was able to feel the top of my foot. But little things like that, and these are big. These are big deals. And I would imagine other people wouldn't talk about it because it is a little embarrassing. But don't be embarrassed. It's part of being disabled. And it's really nice. That podiatrist was really nice and understanding that he relaced my shoes. Think about it. So, anyway, I'll start keeping you updated more. I'll do another orthostatic diary video again. And, it's still May 2021, so this is part of our awareness month. I think we need to see more hope. I believe there's more hope out there. It's just that people don't know. Have a good day.